while I was focused on filming the two does and getting ready for the shot, this really cool looking 7-pointer popped up along the soybeans right above me.
You gotta love those hanging-ons. I got set up here at the base of this drainage. And I walked in, and about 250 yards away, I saw these two does. And I had to wait for them to meander to the north, away from me, before I could slip down off of this cut bean field and down in this corner and then do a hanging hunt. You know, there's a reason why they say your first time in is your best chance, because you have the element of surprise in your favor. Exactly where my amp is. It should be right next to this blowdown right here. There it is, right there. Right there. Complete pass through. Alright, I just got down quick. I have plenty of daylight to do the recovery, and I wanted to film a little clip here to illustrate a point. You don't have to be 25, 30 feet up to kill deer. You just have to have really good background cover and draw at the right time. So this stand, I did a hanging hunt. I came in here, and within 3 minutes, I saw a deer. And had I just walked right in, you know, I would have spooked everything out of here. But I use this drainage right here over my shoulder. You can see a little drainage all the way in, and walk right to the base of this tree. Okay. Now there's a cedar that's rubbed up really good. Look at this rub right here. Talk about a rub, man. That's incredible. Well, I just walked this drainage, sneaking, working my way around through this thick brush, staying hidden in this little drainage, right to the tree. I did a hanging hunt. 2 climbing sticks, and I'm only up maybe, I don't know, 9.5 feet. So I want to show something here. With really good cover, you don't need to be very high. This is the Lone Wolf DeQuisto series, 0.75. But look at all that background. There's a lot of things that made this setup successful. Number one, I didn't overpressure this very tiny woodlot. Number two, I waited, more importantly, I waited until the wind direction was perfect. And I was coming in from downwind, and after the hunt, if I wasn't successful, I'd leave with the wind at my back, right? Number three, look at that. From this direction here, okay, the deer have to come in with the wind at their back and the sun in their eyes. So, let me see that. Yeah, she didn't run very far, did she? All right, on the board here again for doe number 4 in Kentucky. There's only 2 days left in the season. Plan came together perfectly. I stayed out of here for like the last 2 months, and this 5-acre patch is really small. And with the northwest wind, I was able to come in off the top of the hill, and I saw some does out in this field feeding. And there was 3 of them, and one spooked for whatever reason. I don't know if it was me or maybe a coyote or something, but this doe, I mean, I just crested the hill, but this other doe was running off in a totally different direction. And then this doe and the other doe that she was with spooked, but didn't really know what was going on. All the deer were way upwind of me. So came in here with the northwest wind in my face. Everything worked out pretty good. And I just watched the field, watched these does, kind of stood on top of the hill behind a tree out of sight. Just watched them for about maybe 10 minutes. And then when they turned and came back into this 5-acre patch of woods, I knew it was time to walk down the hill and then dump in this little drainage right to the tree and set up. What makes this setup so good was the .75 DeQuisto series here that I picked up this last year is incredible. It's light, safe, it's quiet, and I was able to put on my climbing sticks and the stand in 5 minutes. Got up in the tree, and I was just setting up the camera, the Lone Wolf pocket arm, and I see these 2 does coming down the hill 75 yards away. I had to put the camera on, attach the shotgun mic, and then the rest is history. By the time I did that and knocked an arrow, these does were about 42 yards away. Well, eventually they're going to kind of drift off and go out towards this creek below me where this drainage feeds into, and mill around out in this field and feed. But I kind of grunted to her soft, and she came right in. Real nervous, as you saw on camera. Took her forever. But it was about 27, 28-yard shot. She ran maybe 40 yards. So wasn't able to get my buck tag filled this year. I shot Curly back in on December 15th, just a few weeks ago. And so I have that whole hunt and all the encounters on my YouTube channel here. But nothing wrong with a big mature doe with 2 days left in the season. She'll make great table fare. The new broadhead by Lone Wolf did the trick. Complete pass through. She had no idea what hit her. and she was done in just a few seconds. So I'm gonna pack it up and head back to the truck, and then I'll come back here and get to field dressing. Awesome.